Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here, and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And today, guys, here I am to continue the AFL 23 rebuilding series in AFL 23. And in today's video, I'm going to be attempting to rebuild the GWS Giants in AFL 23. Of course, these rebuilds run the same as all the others. Take them through a first season, see the ladder position, add to the list, and try and finish higher than the year before. So, of course, without any further ado, we're going to start the year off. Got the Crows in the first game of the year, and we lose that one at Giants Stadium. I'm pretty sure we did beat the Cats in the pre-season game as well. Anyway, though, got the Eagles now in the West. We beat them. And now got the Blues in round 3 at Giants Stadium. The Blues won both their games, and well, they've won all 3 of theirs. We've got the Dons now at Marvel Stadium in round 4. We beat them by 6 straight goals. Got the Hawks now round 5, gather round. And we've started off our season relatively well. Nice to pick up a win there indeed. Won our last 2. The Lions have won their last 3 at Marnik. This should be a decent game. Good game, but Lions won by 17 in the end. Got the Swans now at the SCG, the Sydney Derby. Swans are in 17th. And they comprehensively beat us at the SCG. Got the Doggies now at Manuka. Another game at Manuka Oval. And win by 23. Nice. Got the Pies now at the MCG to finish round 9. Nice win there by 44. Strong win. We're on the cusp of finals at the moment. Got the Saints. We lose by 19. So disappointing loss there. Looked like we were making some genuine strides, but unfortunately enough not. We beat the Cats though at GMHBA. That's a nice win. And we've got a couple of picks here in the mid-season draft. I think we're going to take a ruckman. And then we're also going to go ahead and take, let's have a look, a key forward that's a leading key forward or a crumbing forward. I think just for good coverage, I think we'll take a crumbing forward. And now we've got the Giants, we've got the Tigers, Giants and Tigers, 8th versus 9th. Oh no. Oh no. That is a horrible result in a game which we should have been competitive in. We lost a chunk of percentage. That really hurts, that game. Got the Kangaroos now. We lose by 4, so get smashed one week and have utter heartbreak the next. Got to get a win. And we do. 39-point win over the Dockers. Comfortable, comprehensive, nice win. If we can topple the ladder leader Demons, that would be brilliant. Can we topple the ladder leader Demons? You bet we can. 17-point win. The Demons, top of the table, lose to us. And that is huge. 30-point win over the Hawks. Got the Crows now. Saturday night footy at the Adelaide Oval. We're not far behind them. We win. And we are in 5th. We've built that percentage back up again. We've got the Suns now. Oh no. We just built percentage. We lost it. And unfortunately enough, now back outside the 8. We beat the Dogs. It'd be nice to get a couple wins in a row here. We're on a good winning streak, but yeah, just to solidify our spot in the top 8. That'd be brilliant. We lose that one. Disappointed. Got to beat Port. Can't leave it down to the last couple rounds. Got to beat Port, especially because it's such a tight race. We win by 13. Huge. If we can beat the Dons, who are another finals aspirant, that's huge. 13-point win. I think that's us in. I don't think we can fall. Oh, actually, we might be able to. Just for safe measures, got to beat Carlton. Final game of the year. Let's have a look. And we lose by 3. What will happen here? Have we made finals? We have made finals, I reckon. We have made finals, have we? Are we playing? We are playing. Elimination Final 2 against the Blues. We lost by 3 when we played them not long ago. And we lose the Elimination Final by 18. So, brilliant season. We finished 7th. But in the end, lost in the Elimination Final. We're going to go ahead, have a look at who won the flag. It was the Demons that defeated the Lions by 18 points. And yeah, that's the grand final. We'll have a look at some stats or the leaders. Tom Green, 17 votes in the Brown. Like I can see a couple Giants on here. Hogan kicked the 23. Toby Green kicked 23. Kelly kicked 22, so scoring wasn't a problem. And we've got the 1 vote in the Rising Star. Ed Allen won that, so we're going to go ahead and advance. Ryan Angon was in the forward line. Surprise, no Green, Kelly, Hogan, surprised by that. And then Leek Aaliyah got a key defender role, and Callum Brown also got a spot in the defence as well. So nicely done there to round out the All-Australian team with 3 players. And now it's time to go ahead and make some moves. So we're going to have to go ahead and have a look at the list and see what's happening. Player contracts. Phil Davis probably could go again. We'll consider that. Lockie Ash, definitely going to have to keep him. He's a brilliant player. Got the good run and carry off the half back line. He wants 740,000 though. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to offer him up that. He'd be a great player to keep, but 740,000 is quite a lot. I'll have to come back to that because there's a fair bit that we could potentially get for him. He's got some very good value attached to him. Speaking about value attached, Braden Pruce, probably not going to need him either. 85 rated. I reckon that we can definitely have a good crack at not necessarily transforming this list, but a couple of players that we won't necessarily need could go. I don't think that we'll need to keep Lockie Keefe either. I think that we'll be able to maybe see what he could be worth. Riccardi's definitely an important one to keep. And I did see there's quite a few players down here that are out of contract. Some of these names include Flynn, Fleeton and Himmelberg. So definitely Harry Himmelberg, of course, going to have to sign him on. That is a big one. Harry Himmelberg has accepted. Nice. We'll go down the bottom now. And Conway, I think that I can keep him after what he did. I'm happy to sign him on for another year. He'll accept 88,000. He can stay on the rookie list. That's fine. He's accepted. Ned Conway. And then T. Murray as well can have a year as well. And he's accepted. So nice. We've got a couple players there. Brown, of course, all Australian spot. Rookie category B. I'll promote him to the primary list. And he's rejected the offer. He wants more years. I mean, he can have as many years as he likes. He can have 5 years because it's not a lot of money. So I'm happy to offer him up a nice 5-year mega deal. And then Dirksen as well. Wade Dirksen can have a couple more years as well if he wants to. He wants to go. He wants to leave the club. Hamilton, I'm happy to sign him on for another year. Can he stay on the Category A list? He cannot. Well, then he can have a promotion to the primary list. He'll probably want more years. He wants more years, so we'll be able to keep him as well. A nice defender there. Nice. Not going to want to make too many changes, but going to want to make a few. Lloyd, can I keep him on the list, like the rookie list? I cannot. We'll promote him to the prime list again. We'll do the same. He doesn't ask for a lot of money, so we'll just sign him on. There we go. Nice. And now we'll have a look at who else needs to be signed. O'Halloran. Yeah, I can sign him on. I can do that. See if he accepts this. Does not want to stay. So he's one of the players which does want to leave, which is alright. Flynn, Fleeton are the other two. We'll sign Flynn on as well. We'll sign him on if he wants to. He wants more years. I can probably give him another year, but I'm going to have to give him a little bit less. We'll give him 286,000. We'll see if he does that. It's 299,000. Alright, well then we'll just base salary like what he was on this year. He's accepted, which means we've got 2 ruckmen. Show something happen. Dirksen doesn't want to stay. O'Halloran doesn't want to stay. Fleeton, I'm happy to sign him on if he wants. Only probably on the 1 year. He doesn't want to stay either, so that's alright. So Phil Davis, I will sign him on for 1 more year if he wants it. If he doesn't, well then he wants more years, so he wants to keep on playing. That's alright. 3-year deal for Phil Davis. And there we go, we've signed him on as well. Ash, he wanted 740. I can probably meet him halfway and give him about 550, I reckon. That's probably the most I'm going to want to give for Lockie Ash. He wants 740, which is just so much. I know he's a brilliant player and all that, but like compared to what I could be buying for 740,000, I just don't think that it's going to be the best idea to sign him on. Keith, he's pretty expensive, so I'm not going to keep him either. So there we go. we've got some really good players. We've got Ash, Bruce, who's got value, Keith, who's got value. Plenty of players which we can get lots and lots in for. Fleeton is another one. O'Halloran. And, yeah, Dirksen. So we're going to start with Dirksen and O'Halloran. We'll trade them off. I'm pretty sure that Dirksen is a WA boy. So we'll have a look with West Coast and see if anybody from there might be an appropriate trade for Dirksen. Now, I'm not going to get a lot for him, and I do understand that. But maybe a third ruck, Barnett, who's got plenty of potential attached to him. I think he might not be a bad option. And then who else is there? A midfielder. We don't need midfielders. We've got some pretty good ones. What else have the Eagles got? We don't need ruckman either. Jermaine Jones, don't really need running defenders. I don't really know like what the Giants need. Probably just depth, really. Or maybe like a little bit, yeah, probably depth players or a winger or something like that. We'll have a look and see who we can find, which is not really a lot. Maybe just ask for a pick for him. I don't know what sort of pick would get the job done. I mean, we don't want to give up our picks. They got pick 2. They're not going to do it for pick 2, would they? I couldn't see that. Yeah, they immediately declined. They might do it for pick 22, though. We'll see if they do that. Brilliant. So, 22 comes in. Dirksen goes out. Fair deal. So, now we've got Keith, which North... Actually, hang on, wait. We won't go North. We'll go with the Swans. Crosstown rivals who need tools. And Lockie Keith could be there. Could be the answer for it. So, we'll give them Lockie Keith. And in return, we will take Joel Amadi. Would be a very good option, like a really good option. I reckon he can play like a hybrid kind of role. He's a key forward, but then could probably also play small. So I think he's probably the perfect one, actually, Joel Amadi. So we'll offer him up a 4-year deal. We'll give him about $300,000 a year. He wants 318. I can do that. He should accept. He does accept, and he's going to be a GWS Giants player. I would also like pick 25 to come along with him. There we go. Very nice. We've got 2 second-round picks at the moment, so maybe if the right offer comes available, maybe we could trade up for pick 1. I don't know who had pick 1. Let's have a look. Can I go and see the ladder? I can, and it is Hawthorn that have pick 1. We might be able to trade up to the Hawks pick 1 as well, and maybe see if we can get a little bit of manoeuvring going on with them. So we're going to trade next. We'll trade with the Hawks, and we'll just see if we can get pick 1 straight away. So we've got pick 22, 25, 31, 50. So I'm going to give up a future second. I'm going to see if I don't have to give up a first rounder at all. Go up future second, 25, 50. Well, actually, we'll see if the round 2 picks get it done. Immediately decline. They're insulted. Alright, so we'll give up future round 2, 25. We will give up... who's somebody that wanted to leave? Braden Bruce. We might actually just be able to trade Braden Bruce for pick 1 and not even worry about anything else. I don't think he'd be worth pick 1, but we'll try. We'll see. Immediately decline. We'll give up future round 2 as well. We'll add that in. We'll see if that gets us anywhere. Quickly decline. We'll give him 25, but then I am going to want somebody else in return as well. Josh Weddle, he's a really good key defender. He's got some good dare about him. We'll sign him on for the long term, and we'll lock him in. $198,000 a year. Can do that for sure. We'll sign him on. There we go. Josh Weddle, welcome to the Giants. And I think this might nearly be enough to get the job done. I think we'll probably have to give up 22 and maybe a future round 3 draft pick. We'll start with a future round 4, and I think that might be able to get the job done. Immediately decline. They're insulted. What about a future round 3? Immediately decline. What about pick 25? No, we'll try 31 first. Quickly decline. 25. I'm trying to do this for bargain. Don't take long. Alright, well then we'll give up a future round 1, but then we'll have to take out 22. We'll see if we can do that. Quickly decline. Who else? Is there any other players that we don't need that could go? I know that Ash is one, but I feel like I can get mega bucks for him. Let's have a look. Fleeton, Green, Goweski. Iden, Darcy Jones, maybe. McMullen, probably not. O'Halloran was another one that didn't want to stay, but then in return, I'm probably going to need a little bit more from the Hawks. So we'll see if this is enough to get the job done. O'Halloran, and they immediately accept the offer. It doesn't really matter because we've still gotten some more picks, and we haven't even traded out this year's draft. We've traded out of next year's draft. I reckon that was still an actually reasonably fair deal. We'll create a brand new trade now. Now, Lockie Ash, we could get something huge for him. So I'm going to go to Carlton. I'm going to think of one of the best key forwards in the game and see if I can get him across the line. Trade request. I'm going to see. Oh, Chera could be an option. I'm going to see. Charlie Curno's rated 93. I doubt that I'll be able to get him. What about Harry Mackay? What sort of rating is he? He's an 89. Might be able to get him as well. Who else is there? There's Walsh, Wiedering. I actually don't know who else to target from them. I mean, Akers would be a brilliant one. I must admit, Akers at the Giants, he's a hard-working player. I think he'd be perfect. 477,000. That's brilliant. He's definitely an underrated player. He has accepted the deal and is hoping a trade can be made. Brilliant. For Blake Akers, we are going to give up. I don't think that we need Adam Kennedy. I think that this can be a relatively simple swap with them. I know that he's contracted, but I think this is a pretty simple swap. Might ask them to attach a pick with him, but I think this is probably good. Accept the offer after some consideration. We've got Akers and 37 for Kennedy. That is brilliant. That is amazing. So there's one big player left that I know who doesn't want a deal, or who doesn't have a deal. It is Ash. I'm going to have to go through the rest of the list and check, but I think with Ash and Fleeton, that's it. Ash and Fleeton. So we've traded out everybody else. Ash and Fleeton. We could probably get a pick for Fleeton. And I know who else finished relatively low. The Eagles finished quite low, but we've already traded with them. Another club that finished quite low. Let's have a little look at who finished quite low. Fremantle and the Dogs. Fremantle and the Western Bulldogs finished quite low. So we'll have a look at a trade for them involving Fleeton. I think we'll trade with the Dogs. And we want 23. We'll see if we can do Fleeton for 23. See if it's a relatively simple swap. Where is he? That's the big question. Fleeton, there he is. He's a key defender, and I would like 23 to do the job. We'll see if that does the job. They declined the offer after long deliberations. So now, this is where we add in these late picks, which we really don't need. We'll add in those late picks. They can have them. They decline after long deliberations. They can have that. After long deliberations, they decline. They can have that. After long deliberations, they still decline. I'm just trying to get rid of all these late picks that I don't need. They can have 86 now as part of this deal. We're giving them like a pretty decent draft hand here. And they accept. So there we go. Got rid of all those late picks which we don't need. And now it is the big one, Lockie Ash. Now we need to think of a seriously good player for him because he's an 88 rated. He wants a lot of money, and I don't know what area of the ground the Giants really need to improve on. So it's probably time to go through the list and have a look, because there's big decisions to be made when there's players that are his caliber or rating, like 88, that want 740,000. So we're just gonna have a look at the role. Key defenders, mids. So we've only got a few forwards. Got plenty of mids. I'm not seeing a whole heap of key defenders or key forwards, for that matter of fact. I'm not seeing a lot of ready key defenders. I know like Sam Taylor and Buckley probably have the role, but the problem is that I don't actually know what A-grade talent is needed for the Giants, but maybe just like a premier key forward or something, which is why I'd think Harry Mackay, which I think, Charlie Curnow. How much money is Charlie Curnow on? He's on less than Lockie Ash. We're restructuring his contract. We're going to have to give him a 7-year deal, aren't we? 706,000 for Harry Mackay. He wants 967,000. I mean, I'd rather pay Ash for 740,000 than give Mackay. Than give Kerno $1 million. Cripps is 91. Cowan, Chera. I mean, Binns is. I think we'll target Binns, not for Ash. We'll just target Binns as just a bit of a depth player. I think that he'd be a really good depth player to have. He wants 232 now. I'm not quite sure what we're going to need to give up for him, but I'm pretty sure that we might have a future second. Maybe we might have a future second rounder. Do we? I really hope. Oh, we got a future round third draft pick. We'll go 37 and 50 for Binns, I reckon. Immediately decline. Well, we'll give him these late picks that we don't want, and then we've got 21, 22, 23, 25. If we can find the owner of 24, that'd be brilliant. I would love to find the owner of 24. That's what I'd like to find. I'm just going to give him a bunch of picks. Immediately decline the offer. Oh, who's a player that I could get rid of for him? Because I actually really want Binns, Alir, Angwin, Bedford, Briggs, Brown, Buckley, Cadman, Josh Fay, Grueski. Maybe it might have to be Grueski. Darcy Jones. I mean, I could probably package him and some picks like that future round 3, future round 4, 50 and 122, or maybe like something like that. We'll try this first and see if. There we go. Beautiful. Just like that. The trade is through. We've got Jackson Binns. And now we want 24. I need to find the owner of 24, which I think might be Freo. I think Freo have 24. I'm going to trade for 24. This is a deadly draft hand, which we have got. We'll give up like 31, 37, 50. I'm going to give up these picks for 24. Because if we can get we'll give up 37, 50, and 140. See if that's enough. They accept the offer. We've got 24 now, so we've got 21, 22, 23, 24. This is a good draft hand. I think we've got 25 as well. Actually, let me have a little look. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wow. That is brilliant. We're not going to... we could try and get... We've got Ash. Who's the last one. But I think we might just sign him on, I reckon. Because he's a good player. He's a talented player. I don't think that we need to get rid of him. I think that we can come to terms with a deal for him. I don't think it'll be 740,000, but I think we can offer him something close to that. I'll give him 659,000. I'll give him a 4-year deal. I'll give him plenty of money. We'll just settle it at this. 733. Well, I mean, I'm kind of giving him a little bit more. 704,000. Is that going to be enough? I'll settle at 724. Will that be enough? He wants 733. He can have it. Because I can't see myself facilitating a trade for him. I'm going to see that way too hard. So we've signed him on. And there we go. So draft hand this year looking ultra impressive. I'm going to try and get another player. I'm going to go for Barnett from the Eagles. Probably shouldn't be too hard to lure him here. He wants 113,000 a year. I'm not going to be able to give him that. Who's another low-rated player? The Lions, they've got Fullerton, who could be one that we could sign as well. Let's have a look at him. Wilmot. Nah, he's going to be too hard to get. Who's like a low-rated player? Lohman. Crafty forward. That'd be nice. I think that we could sign him on 125,000. It was 172. I think that we've got plenty of room for him. So we'll sign him on. Not going to have to give up too much for him at all, I don't think. I don't think it will take a lot. I'm going to give up 158, 176, future round 5, future round 6. Oh, cannot submit offer. I forgot to put him up there. Right, where is he? Let's have a look. Kyle Lohman. I think that this might be a fair deal for both parties. Oh, they immediately decline. Yeah, not surprised. This is a pretty horrible offer, if I was to say. So I'm going to give up 31. in a future round 5. And look, pick 56 would probably do it for me, I reckon. Lohmann 56, immediately decline. Alright then, they can just have it all. Immediately decline. That's a surprise, because I really want to keep my good draft hands, so I don't think that we're going to be able to make anything happen for Lohmann anymore. As much as I would have loved to. Unless we give up another player, which we'll just have a little look here. Gilby, it looks like apparently he doesn't have a great potential, so we'll just have to give him up as part of this deal. Give 158, 156, future round 5. We'll offer that up for Lohmann. Immediately, they're still declining. Well, I can't give up too much more than what I'm already doing. And they immediately decline. So a deal for Lohmann is not going to happen, which is fine anyway. I'm just going to clear that. But yeah, I think that's been a very successful trade period, really. And we might just do a last thing. I've changed my mind on Barnett, and I'm going to give him what he wants. We'll give him that. The potential is good, and we might be able to just get rid of some of these later picks we won't need for Barnett. Just give them to the Eagles, they immediately... Okay. Well, another deal that didn't work. We'll trade with Adelaide now. We'll see if we can get any sort of thing. We'll try future round 4 for around 9, 10, future round 5, future round 6. Decline after long deliberations. What about a pick in this year's draft? Pick 72. We'll see if they'll do that. Decline after long deliberations. Future round 5. Immediately accept. Just getting rid of these late picks out the window. But yeah, nice trade period. We'll have a look and see if Kyle Lohmann is a free agent at the Lions. But I don't think so. No, he's not. Let's have a little look at some of these free agents. I don't think there's going to be anybody here which is going to be like, D'Ambrosio and Menzie. I think we'll sign... Menzie's a smart player. I think that we'll sign him. And yeah, I think that we'll sign him. We'll give him 125,000, a 2-year deal. He wants 200,000. I mean, just covering up these small forwards, like just in case if anybody goes down with injury, I think that's a really smart pickup. And there we go. Just like that, that is going to go ahead and conclude our trade period. I think that we did a very good job. We got in plenty of players and probably did more than what we probably should have for a team which finished 7th. Had a really busy trade period, but I'm pretty happy with what we managed to do. And why did we not get the number 1 pick? Oh, we don't have room. Oh no. Should have seen that coming. We didn't have room. Oh my, that's devastating. We traded up for pick number 1, but as you'd expect, we went over the cap. Like, we went over, like, we've got enough players. I don't even know if we brought everybody in. Binns, Akers, Weddle, Amati, Menzie. Is that everyone? I really don't feel like that's everyone. I feel like we did more than that, but I can't confirm. I can't confirm that we did more than that. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, we should have known that was going to happen. Should have known, but anyway, though, probably bringing these draftees. It's a lesson learnt. We didn't end up because we did sign on Menzie, so I feel like because we signed him on, I think he was the last player that would fit. But we've won our first game. And the thing which matters at the end of the day is not that, we might have missed out on pick 1 or something. It's, we're going to finish first. We're going to win the premiership. That's the thing which matters now. Beating last season. That's what matters. We win against the Swans by 6 points. And that's what matters. Winning the premiership or at least getting to a semi-final. That is what matters this season. And if we can do that without pick 1, without going to the draft. Brilliant. Beautiful. That would be brilliant. So... just going to have to wait and see. Only time will tell. We'll know in a few minutes' time whether we have gotten our goal or not. But if we haven't, because of that error, that'd be disappointing. And it was definitely a human error, but look, it's alright. This one will be extremely tough, which means if we do finish higher than last year, there is reward attached to it that we did it without going to the draft. And we haven't made a lot of changes either, so this is a pretty similar list, and we probably did overpay for some things, so I didn't see that coming, but aside from that, that's alright. We do a little mid-season check-in after this game. We sit 9th at the moment. Got the Tigers, big clash. Huge clash, lose by 13. Mid-season rookie draft. Oh, and we actually have a pick in this. Wow. So we have a pick in this, but we don't have a pick in the national draft. Interesting. Cats of GMHBA need a win to stay intact with the finals, and we do. Got the Hawks now, a prime time clash of the MCG on a Saturday night probably. Nice win. Another prime time clash. This time against the Suns at Manuka Oval. Big game. Big win. 38-point winners. Got the Eagles now at Giants Stadium. We lose that one, unfortunately. Got the top of the table power. We conquered the top of the table demons last season. We can't topple the top of the table power though. So we're just inside the top 8 at the moment. Oh no, not anymore. We're 9th. And we lose by 11. Got the last place Bulldogs. And we lose by 21. So now there's concern, especially if we lose to the Crows, who are a finals aspirant just like we are. We win by 25. Keeping ourselves alive. Got the Blues at the G. And we win by 44. Got the Roos now. If we win this, huge. And we lose though. And the stakes for losing were bigger than winning in that game. That's a poor loss. And that's a poor loss. And that's it. That's it. Not making finals this year. The Crows have lost their last 5. We've lost our last 2. We finish on a high, 76-point win. But in the end, it doesn't matter. We finished 9th. We wanted success and we didn't get it. We wanted to finish higher than 7th. We didn't get that. Unfortunately enough, the season goes on without us. And we have a look at who won the flag. And it was the Power that defeated the Blues by 31 points on grand final day. But there you have it. We'll go through these stats. And Tom Green, wow, an actual Brownlow winner. And Connor Rozee, 33 votes ahead of Tom Green, 22 votes. That's an 11 vote difference. That is he must have had he must have been the best in pretty much every game. Connor Rozee won the Brownlow, won the Coleman with 29 as well. I can't see any. Oh, I was thinking about Kerno. Probably should have gone for him. Toby Green, 21. And Faye and Madden both with the 2 votes in the Rising Star race. Anyway though, Angwin also got into the forward line again for the All-Australian team. Again, probably should have gone after Mackay. Tom Green in the midfield. Taylor in the defence line. Nicely done. Anyway though, unfortunately enough, we couldn't quite get back in the top 8. We finished 11th this time. And we'll have a little look at the rebuild list. So, we did the Eagles first, Dogs second, Cats third, Bombers fourth, Pies fifth, Gold Coast sixth. We did the Crows 7th, Swans 8th, Saints 9th, D's 10th, Port Adelaide 11th, Carlton 12th, Hawthorn 13th. This one, the Giants, being the 14th one. Only got a few more to come after this. Got Fremantle in 15th, Brisbane in 16th, Richmond in 17th, and North in 18th. Anyway though, feel free to let me know your thoughts on this rebuild in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Sending you guys will never miss another video on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Bye everyone. Flame Footy out.